Hi, I'm Sam, and in this tutorial I'd like to explain you more about blind slacklining. Before starting, I want to explain you what kind of senses help you to balance. So there is, of course, your eyes. So if you look in front of you, you see all the surroundings, and this helps you a lot to understand in what position your body is. And during your entire life you've learned that the ground is like 1.5 meters from your eyes. So this is the normal height for your eyes to work best. That also means that when you're standing on a highline or on a waterline, this sense is confused. Because on a highline you're too high up, the ground is too far away, and on a waterline the ground doesn't work normally anymore. So in both of these cases your eyes still work, but they are of less efficiency. The second sense that helps to balance is the proprioception. That means your body knows in what position your joints are, and it also registers the acceleration of your joints. Then the next sense is the inner ear sense. There are two different kinds of inner ear senses. One is the acceleration of your head is registered, and the other is the position of your head that is registered. And the last sense that is also really important for slacklining is the feeling on your foot. So that you exactly know in what position your foot is being placed on the slackline. So when you close your eyes, you take away one of these senses. And especially on short lines, it's even the most important sense. And by taking away one sense, you will train more intensely the other senses. So blind slacklining, on one hand, is a really good training for the other senses. On the other hand, is a really good preparation training if you want to go highlining or waterlining in the future. So, which slackline should you choose to go blind slacklining? I sometimes see people that try on a really short, really tight slackline to balance blind. But the problem is, on a really short and tight slackline, there is almost no movement in the line. That also means that the proprioception is almost not working. Everything is really fast, and as soon as you make a very little mistake, you will fall to the side. This is different on a line that is a little bit more saggy, like this one. Here again I can move the line to the side, and that helps me a lot for my proprioception when I close my eyes to feel in what position my body is, because the movements in my joints are much bigger compared to a short slackline. Of course, also be aware that if the slackline has more sag, that the risk of falling badly onto the ground is increased a lot. How should you start blind slacklining? I would recommend finding a good position on a slackline that you feel well on, and then just close your eyes for like 1 second, reopen them again. Normally during the first second that you try blind slacklining, the line starts shaking, and as soon as you open your eyes again, you start stabilizing again. When this works well, try 2 seconds, reopen your eyes. Then try 3 seconds. Increase the time that you are able to close your eyes, and at one point when you feel really safe, then is the moment that you can also start walking. Also here, maybe before starting to walk, try your wrong side first, blind, and also here start with 1 second, 2, 3, 4 seconds, and so on. And when you're able to blind slackline, it's basically much easier to start highlining. If you manage to walk like a 20-meter line blind, you should easily be able to walk a 20-meter highline blind, except for your fears, of course. An interesting fact is also that many really good highliners have a lot of troubles to stand on a beginner line. And the reason is that the beginner line is not moving to the side, so they cannot use the dynamics of the slackline to balance. So for better slackliners, it's even easier if the line has a lot of sag.